Air power is measured not only by fighter jets, but by every aircraft that protects a nation's skies, coastlines, and distant waters. This video documents every active Portuguese Air Force aircraft, covering fighters, maritime patrol, transport, helicopters, trainers, firefighting aircraft, and drones. First up, combat aircraft. The F-16 Fighting Falcon is the frontline combat aircraft of the Portuguese Air Force. Entering Portuguese service in the 1990s, its fleet has since been upgraded to the midlife update standard, bringing capabilities comparable to later Block 52 variants. Armed with modern air-to-air missiles, precision-guided weapons, and a 20mm cannon, it remains Portugal's primary aircraft for air defense, NATO missions, and precision strike operations, while routinely policing Allied airspace. Next up, maritime patrol aircraft. The Airbus C-295 Persuader serves as one of Portugal's primary maritime patrol aircraft. Equipped with advanced surface search radar, electro-optical sensors, magnetic anomaly detection equipment, and sonobuoys, it patrols Portugal's vast exclusive economic zone around the Azores and Madeira. Beyond anti-submarine and maritime surveillance missions, it also performs search and rescue operations, environmental monitoring, and fisheries protection across the Atlantic. Now this is the Lockheed P-3C Orion Cup Plus Block 2, Portugal's longest-range maritime patrol aircraft. Powered by 4 turboprop engines, it can remain airborne for extended missions while carrying anti-ship missiles, lightweight torpedoes, depth charges, and naval mines. Modernized with upgraded mission systems, the P-3 continues to hunt submarines, monitor shipping lanes, and protect Portugal's strategic maritime interests throughout the North Atlantic. Continuing with transport and special mission aircraft, the Embraer C-390 Millennium is Portugal's newest tactical airlifter and the future backbone of its transport fleet. Capable of carrying up to 26 tons of cargo, 80 troops, or a Black Hawk-class helicopter, it also serves as an aerial refueling tanker. Portugal became the first NATO member to acquire the aircraft, with part of its production supported by the Portuguese aerospace company OGMA. The Lockheed C-130 Hercules has served Portugal for decades as a dependable tactical transport aircraft. Used for troop deployments, cargo transport, humanitarian relief, medical evacuation, and airborne operations, Portugal's fleet has received modern avionics and glass cockpit upgrades. Despite the arrival of the C-390, the Hercules continues supporting both national and international missions. Next is the Airbus C-295M, the transport variant of the C-295 family. Designed for tactical airlift missions, it can carry more than 70 troops, paratroopers, or over 9 tons of cargo. Its ability to operate from short and unprepared runways makes it particularly valuable for humanitarian operations, military logistics, and rapid deployments throughout Portugal and overseas territories. The Dassault Falcon 50 performs long-range transport and medical evacuation missions for the Portuguese Air Force. Its 3-engine configuration provides excellent range and reliability, allowing rapid transport of personnel or patients across Europe and beyond. Modern cockpit upgrades have extended its operational life while improving navigation, safety, and mission efficiency. Now this is the Dassault Falcon 900, Portugal's dedicated VIP and strategic transport aircraft. With greater cabin capacity and longer range than the Falcon 50, it transports government officials, military leaders, and medical evacuation teams on long-distance missions. Recent overhauls have modernized the aircraft, ensuring it remains a reliable part of Portugal's transport capability. The C-130 Hercules is also being adapted for aerial firefighting. Equipped with the Modular Airborne Firefighting System, or MAFFS, these aircraft can rapidly release thousands of liters of fire retardant over active wildfires. This dual-role capability allows Portugal to strengthen its emergency response while continuing to support military transport operations when needed. Finally, the Canadair DHC-515 represents the future of Portugal's dedicated aerial firefighting fleet. Designed specifically for wildfire suppression, it can scoop thousands of liters of water directly from lakes or the sea in just seconds before returning immediately to the fire. Although deliveries are still pending, the aircraft will significantly expand Portugal's wildfire response capability. Continuing with helicopters, the AgustaWestland AW101 Merlin is Portugal's primary search and rescue helicopter. Powered by 3 turboshaft engines, it was selected for long-range operations over the Atlantic, where reliability is critical. Besides rescuing people at sea, the Merlin supports combat search and rescue, medical evacuation, fisheries protection, and humanitarian missions, making it one of the Air Force's most versatile rotary-wing aircraft. The Augusta Westland AW119KX Koala serves as a light utility and training helicopter. Its modern avionics, efficient single-engine design, and low operating costs make it well-suited for pilot instruction, transport, and search and rescue support. Introduced to modernize Portugal's helicopter training fleet, it also performs liaison and light operational missions when required. Now this is the Sikorsky UH-60 Black Hawk, one of the newest additions to the Portuguese Air Force. Acquired primarily for wildfire suppression and utility operations, these former U.S. Army helicopters can carry firefighting buckets, transport personnel, deliver supplies, and support disaster relief. As additional aircraft enter service, the Black Hawk is becoming an increasingly important part of Portugal's emergency response capability. Next up, trainer aircraft. The F-16BM is the two-seat training version of Portugal's F-16 Fighting Falcon. Sharing nearly all the combat capabilities of the single-seat F-16AM, it is used to train new fighter pilots and maintain operational proficiency. The additional cockpit allows instructors to supervise advanced flight training, tactical exercises, and weapons employment before pilots transition to solo combat operations. The Embraer A29N Super Tucano is the newest advanced trainer joining the Portuguese Air Force. Designed for both pilot training and light attack missions, it combines a powerful turboprop engine with modern avionics, ejection seats, and precision-guided weapon capability. Portugal is introducing the aircraft to prepare pilots for modern combat aviation while also supporting NATO training requirements. The Cicada TB-30 Epsilon has served as Portugal's primary basic trainer for decades. Built to provide student pilots with a solid foundation in military flying, its responsive handling and straightforward design have trained generations of Portuguese aviators. After more than 30 years of service, the Epsilon is gradually being retired as newer training aircraft enter the fleet. Now this is the Tecnom Pimentor, Portugal's future basic training aircraft. Featuring a fully digital Garmin glass cockpit and modern flight systems, it is designed to guide students from their earliest flights through advanced instrument training. Once deliveries are complete, it will replace several older trainers while modernizing the Air Force's entire pilot training pipeline. The DHC-1 Chipmunk is one of the oldest aircraft still associated with Portuguese military flight training. Many examples were assembled locally by OGMA under license, helping train generations of military pilots. Although its simple piston engine design reflects an earlier era of aviation, the Chipmunk continues serving until it is fully replaced by the incoming Tecnom Pimentor. Continuing with unmanned aircraft. The UA Vision OGASSA is a domestically developed unmanned aerial system built in Portugal for long-endurance reconnaissance and surveillance missions. Depending on the variant, it can remain airborne for up to 16 hours, while some versions feature vertical takeoff and landing capability. Operated by Squadron 991, it supports maritime surveillance, border monitoring, and intelligence collection across Portuguese territory and the Atlantic. Now this is the Tecaver ARX, Portugal's next-generation unmanned aircraft currently entering service. Designed around artificial intelligence and modular mission systems, it can carry electro-optical, infrared, radar, electronic intelligence, and multispectral sensors. Advanced satellite communications, swarm capability, and navigation without GPS allow it to perform reconnaissance missions in highly contested or electronically disrupted environments. The Tecaver AR-5 is a long-endurance surveillance drone developed in Portugal for maritime security operations. Equipped with maritime radar, electro-optical sensors, automatic ship identification systems, and satellite communications, it can patrol vast ocean areas for up to 20 hours. The aircraft supports fisheries protection, border security, search and rescue, and maritime domain awareness, making it a valuable asset for monitoring Portugal's extensive Atlantic waters.